Purpose and general description about the course, specific information about the course presentation. The English language course for escuelas normales is designed to develop students' ability to communicate effectively in English in context that will be important for them. Has future teachers in a society where English is increasingly important for engage successfully with professional and social activities. It's essential that all students develop a good level of proficiency in English. English is growing in importance for accessing information, making accessible contacts, understanding other cultures, and participating in cultural activities. As UNESCO has said, linguistic competence are fundamental for the empowerment of the individual in democratic and plural societies, as they condition school achievement, promote has access to other cultures, and encourage openness to culture and change. English is particularly important for students because of its role in multilingual communication settings. From 2012 onwards, the curriculum has included English language with the curriculum map of both undergraduate program for preschool education and primary education in order to improve the communication competence of trainee teachers. From 2018 onwards, the English language course became part of curriculum map and every integration day program at teacher training school. This course has three main names. Number 1. Develop their ability to use English in personal and social communication, to develop relationship, complete transaction, and meet everyday needs. Number 2. Increase their engagement with cultural and intercultural activities in English in order to develop a better understanding of their how culture has with has other culture around the world. Number 3. Develop their ability to teach in a school environment where English is an important aspect of the school approach. Schools are expected to use English increasingly for various teaching and learning activities. And future teachers need to be confident in using English in the school environment. The English language core is based on the communication approach to language learning in language communication Europe framework of reference from the curriculum in Europe. More especially, there are 5 main principles of language learning that underpin this curriculum. Number 1. Focus on meaningful communication. 2. Teach authentic English. 3. Students learning most effectively towards doing. 4. Students learning best when motivated and engaged. 5. Differentiate the teaching according to different interests and needs among age group of students. These principles and the implication for teaching are spelled out in more detail in the section on teacher hinterlands. Competence of the gradation profile developed by the course. Generic competence developed by the course. Generic competence developed by the course. 1. use critical and creative thought for solving problems and taking decisions. 2. Learning an autonomous way and demonstrate initiative for self-regulation and strengthen his personal development. 3. Cooperate to bring about innovative projects having a social impact. 4. Act with in an ethical way by interiorizing social rules and principles needed for a better coexistence. 5. Use information and communication technology as well as other language for understanding, explaining, and offering alternative solutions to the problems encountered. 15. Professional competence developed by the course. 1. Use the knowledge from the subjects and its specific didactic strengths to work with the curricular context from the curriculum and syllabus from basic education. 2. To plantation learning process in accordance to current approaches of the disciplinary area, taking into account setting and students' futures in order to achieve meaningful learning. 3. Assess teaching and learning process from his student using a formatting approach and analysis his own professional practice to purpose ways to improve it. 4. Bold collaborative and inclusive learning environments to foster students' comprehensive development. 5. Divisive learning and teaching purpose using innovative methodologies in applying new teaching languages to education. 6. Open civic ethic and legal values and principles inherent to his social responsibility, as well as his professional work, based on pluricultural and humanist values. 16. Subject specific competence developed by the course. Describe ways of living from different cultures to appreciate their diversity. Use language to establish harmonious and responsive relationships when exercising citizenship. Reflect on one's own learning process to act consciously in communicate, exchange, understand and produce text to participate in a variety of everyday and concrete situations. Exchange basic information about personal and professional experience. Recognize cultural differences when participating in brief and common exchange.